KREM 2 News 10 at 10 begins now with Mark Henrahan and Jeremy Legoo.
Spokane police and SWAT teams responding to a situation in northeast Spokane tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. According to SPD, officers were first called to a reported drive-by shooting in Hilliard. The investigation led the police to a home on East Frederick Avenue. They say the suspect was believed to be inside and armed. This video was taken by our assignment desk manager. You can see law enforcement was using a drone to help with the response. Right now, police say they have obtained a search warrant and are trying to get into the home. We will continue to bring you updates as we learn more. New tonight, a Spokane County prosecutor determined several Spokane police officers were justified in their use of deadly force against a man named Israel Garcia. Nearly 2 years ago, Spokane police and SWAT planned to intercept a major narcotics delivery. Court documents show Garcia was inside a car that pulled up to an apartment building in downtown Spokane. Police surrounded the car. When he got out, documents show that he immediately started shooting. Police say they fired back in self-defense. One officer and the suspect were taken to the hospital. Both survived. Garcia is now facing multiple federal felony charges. This case is still pending tonight. Also new tonight, Spokane County preparing to sue the state of Washington for allegedly failing to properly detain and rehabilitate juvenile offenders. The county would be joining a pre-existing lawsuit coming from the Washington State Association of Counties. The suit aims to recoup money spent by counties to house juvenile defendants, as the state suspends intakes at 2 facilities due to overcrowding. The county commissioners authorized the lawsuit at a special meeting yesterday. While that only means that Spokane County can join the lawsuit, they have not done so officially as of tonight. Another big story tonight, our upcoming forecast. We are just a few days out from another weather impact alert as temperatures climb back up into the triple digits. Let's turn now to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo for the details. Jeremy?
Well, Mark, when it comes to our overall forecast, you have to enjoy the calm while it lasts. Right now, we've got temperatures staying in the 70s even this late at night. That's because of a little bit of moisture still lingering in the atmosphere. With a dew point of 50, it almost feels a little bit muggy out there. Overall, those temperatures are expected to drop as we head through the night, and tomorrow we turn the corner and start warming back up. Good news is air quality remains good across much of the region following that shift in the weather pattern. What we wind up seeing over the next couple of days is enough heat that we are concerned about it. Excessive heat watches remain in effect for Friday and Saturday as temperatures soar into the triple digits. Right now, rain is moving out. We're in clear sky mode on the radar, and that's good news if you're trying to get out and see the aurora. You have a decent chance just about everywhere you are. So if you can get away from some of those city lights and take a look up, I would say about 45 minutes from now is your best bet. 89 degrees currently, 89 tomorrow, 97 on Thursday, 103 by the time we close out the work week.
My goodness. All right, Jeremy, thank you very much. We'll check back in with you later in the show. We have learned tonight that 3 families lost their homes in the Columbia Basin fire that burned southwest of Spokane this weekend. Right now, the Tyler community is coming together to try to help them. KREM 2's Amanda Broley went to Tyler today and brings us more.
Matt and Tina moved back home to Washington 3 months ago to live with their daughter and son-in-law. They packed everything they own in this trailer. After the Columbia Basin fire, though, this family lost everything.
Losing your home to a fire is a reality no one can prepare for.
This was our trailer.
This was supposed to be home sweet home.
As you can see, all the stuff that's left over is all of our belongings.
Matt Oxiger is now living through an unimaginable reality.
I have to go. My home's on fire. I gotta go.
He was working when the Columbia Basin fire raced through Tyler on Friday. He and his wife Tina just moved back here from Colorado in this trailer with everything they owned. Pieces of his past.
Grandma's China.
Now gone.
Something that was irreplaceable.
Reality begins to set in, and the road ahead looks daunting.
I gotta feed our 4 dogs and Tina, and this pretty much took everything. And I don't know how I'm gonna cover her meds because we gotta replace all of those.
All I could do was cry.
The couple was living on their son-in-law's property.
It's amazing to see how fast something can just poof.
Just last year, Jonathan Galpin lost his mother to cancer, and now he's lost all tangible memories of her.
It is kind of difficult to stomach and to think about all of my mom's stuff that was in here that I wanted, that she told me I could keep, that she wanted me to have some of her baby pictures, some of my baby pictures.
The family has hope. A friend is raising money to lift their spirits and provide for their needs.
It'll help get us my medications, help us try to get another RV or travel trailer.
While this may be their reality now, they know it won't be for long.
This ain't nothing new. We'll get through it.
In Tyler, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.
2 other major wildfires that we've been tracking on our region are starting to wind down. Level 3 go now evacuations for the Swawilla fire are much smaller and no longer include the town of Keller. The 47,000-acre fire is now 45% contained. Another newer development, the Keller Ferry is expanding its service. Last week, it was only open for people evacuating. Now, those who live between the ferry's northbound landing and Manila Creek Road can use the ferry. And good news for the Gwen fire burning in North Idaho. All evacuations have been downgraded to level 1. That means people can return home, but should be aware as conditions could change. That fire is burning more than 28,000 acres. It is 10% contained tonight. And now to our night beat with a quick look at today's top stories. A North Idaho kennel was shut down as police investigate possible abuse and neglect. The city pulled Faithful Canine Trainer's business license after a dog who was in their care died from heat. The dog's owner says she dropped off her 13-year-old retriever mix, Bellatrix, on Thursday. By Saturday, when they returned, she says Bellatrix was near death.
She was in really bad condition. She was past panting. She was already labored breathing. She could barely walk. I just knew she was already starting to pass. Didn't understand. I still don't understand how they could neglect a dog that's beyond panting. I don't understand.
She says she called the vet who told her to call police. Coeur d'Alene police say animal control visited the kennel and found some concerning issues. It was shut down the next day. Criminal charges are possible as animal control continues to investigate. Families facing high energy costs will be getting some help from the state of Washington. Governor Jay Inslee just announced a clean energy credit for households statewide. It'll give those who qualify a one-time $200 credit on their electric bill. Qualifying is based on income, and that changes depending on where you live. Governor Inslee says it's part of a bigger goal of making Washington a healthier and greener state. The Spokane Chiefs announced they are planning to submit a bid to bring the Memorial Cup to Spokane in 2026. The Memorial Cup is the national championship of the Canadian Hockey League. If Spokane wins the bid, they'll get an automatic entry into the tournament, which includes the champions of 3 major junior hockey leagues in North America. Spokane last hosted the Cup back in 1998. We spoke with the team president and a few others involved in the process who say this would be a big deal.
Hosting the Memorial Cup for Spokane, it might be the biggest sporting event that Spokane has ever hosted.
And this would be 10 days of tournament hockey, national championship hockey. So it'd be 10 days of 10,000 plus people coming to Spokane and visiting the hotels and restaurants, and it's a significant economic impact for the city.
Building our team, we felt that the peak of it, so to speak, was going to be in 2026. So we just felt that we're hitting that cycle, we're trending the right way, and I think as a group we felt really confident.
The 2026 host is expected to be announced by the end of the year. And that was your Night Beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just head to our website, KREM.com. Looking ahead, construction on the Hybridge Dog Park is set to start early next week. This comes after months of meetings and community feedback. The nearly 10-acre site just west of downtown Spokane will close on August 5th. Features to be added to that new dog park include areas for smaller dogs and large dogs, agility features, water fountains, and improved lighting. The Hybridge Dog Park will act as a replacement for the unofficial South Hill Park, which was displaced by construction. Construction on the new one is expected to wrap up in early October. And that was your KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where you get more news in less time.